All right, guys, so we are now at camp. My camera doesn't do this any justice, guys. Let's just say that towing a cargo trailer in snow might not be the smartest idea. On the way in, things did get a bit hairy. So here's the fire pit, buried here. Here it is. And we're gonna have our fire here. Here we are. Here's Daisy. The plan is to get dinner going. For this evening's meal, we are just gonna keep it simple, stupid, and we're gonna make some stew. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get the stove lit. So in these bags, I have 3 of them. We have the ingredients for this evening's stew. In this bag, we have some diced stew beef, onions and green peppers, and it's seasoned with my secret weapon, McCormick's Brazilian Steakhouse seasoning. You guys got to try that stuff. In our second bag, we have some broccoli, some cauliflower, and some carrots. And in our third and final bag, we have some spinach. So we're just gonna get that all in there, starting with a tad bit of olive oil. Just gonna get some olive oil in here. So we'll go ahead and toss our meat in also. This was seasoned last night. I'm hoping that it will taste as good as I think it will. All right, guys, so we're just gonna give our meat a stir here. So yeah, we'll let that go for a while, but we'll actually go ahead and put a lid on it. All right, guys, so our meat is pretty much cooked. I gave this thing a very generous amount of seasoning. Whew. I wish you guys had smell-o-vision, because this thing smells amazing. So we're gonna go ahead and get some water poured in here and get our vegetables added. Ooh, this is going to be a lot, but that's okay, because I like having seconds and sometimes thirds. The only thing that I really have to be mindful of now is when it comes to a boil, I got to keep an eye on it so it doesn't boil over. Now, we're not perfectly leveled. We are on a little bit of a slope, but we're making the best of things, and it's working out. So we're just gonna pile those in there too. Get it all in there. And then we'll put our lid back on. And we're gonna let that do its thing for the next 30 minutes. And then our stew should be ready. Yeah, guys, the cool thing is we're the only ones out here. We have the entire forest to ourselves. All right, guys, so after tasting our stew here, it does taste really good, but it needs some more seasoning. So we're going in with the Montreal steak seasoning. Give that a generous amount there. And then we're gonna put some black pepper in there as well. We'll give this a stir and then we'll taste it again. So this whole time, guys, I thought I was recording, but here's my bowl of stew. Oh, yeah. So we're still debating on if we're going to go outside and have a fire. It is still lightly snowing outside, and the fire pit is covered with snow, but I have a small shovel that I can use to clear the snow. It's not that cold outside. The forecast on the way up here said that it was 30 degrees, but that was hours ago. That was about 3 hours ago. And I think the low for tonight is supposed to be no lower than about 28. I think it'll possibly get down to 28, but we should be fine. We have the catalytic heater going, and it's working. I am nice and toasty, and the trailer itself is nice and cozy. Wow. Guys, it is so white and snowy. Oh my goodness. So it's been snowing intermittently on and off all night. Yeah, guys, this is awesome. It is so beautiful, guys. I'm sliding a little bit. Just trying to take my time here.
In the middle of the road.
They're checking them is what they're doing.
For what?
To make sure that they have either four-wheel drive or chains. So, and everybody else is going to get turned around probably. I wonder if I can bypass him.
If you're looking to come out onto Mount Charleston today, you better have chains and four-wheel drive or you're getting turned around.
And look at the line.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Look at all these people coming to Mount Charleston.
So this camping trip was a little bit different. I really didn't film as much. I was just focused on being in the moment. So we ended up not having a fire last night. We opted to stay in the trailer and stay dry and warm. My wife and I spent the rest of our evening speaking amongst ourselves and just enjoying each other's company. If you've enjoyed today's video, go ahead and give it a like. And while you're at it, don't forget to share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, keep using your Pathfinder as a Pathfinder, on or off the pavement.